So the on-chain burning for Lunar Classic is already underway, and now we have some news for off-chain burning like Binance and MEXC. So how long will it take to burn the first trillion Lunar Classic? That's what we're discussing today. Remember, nothing in the video is financial advice. And let's jump straight onto this article from MEXC here on their fresh news page. So how long will it take to reduce the first trillion? So Lunar's price has a potential to reach $1 as the more centralized exchanges support the tax burn mechanism. However, the current price right now is 332,000% away from $1. Seems like Lunar Classic will need some time to boost the price. So 330,000%. That's a huge increase, and just a small investment could go a long way if that was to ever happen. Of course, that happening is relatively unlikely, but it is possible. That's why I use good risk management here by using money that I'm okay going to zero, but that would also do very well if it went high, which would be obviously incredible. Even getting to a cent would be absolutely incredible. So the first week of the tax burn implementation has reduced about 1.56 billion in the total Lunar Classic supply, which is 6.5 times more efficient than the week of September 15. Let's assume that Lunar Classic burns 400 million tokens per day. It would take approximately 6.85 years to remove the first trillion. Now, that is only with the on-chain burns that we're having right now. On the other hand, the burning time will be for the first trillion will reduce accordingly if off-chain transaction burn is supported or the transaction volume goes up. So as we're speaking right now, of course, we've had a huge increase in the price of Terra Classic, up 50% in the day, and the volume is up 302%. So if we do get more off-chain burns with these centralized exchanges coming in and accepting the off-chain burn, it's going to be absolutely incredible. But of course, there's a long ways to go until we get there. But things are looking good, and this pump is really off the heels of the Binance announcement that they will be burning or implementing a new burn mechanism where they burn the trading fees for both their spot market and their margin and derivatives market, which is awesome, right? That's a good step in the right direction. Now, one thing that you can do to help support this burn is by coming over to Binance and registering and opening up yourself an account. There is a link down there in my description. It is an affiliate link, so you'll be directly supporting the channel, which I thank you guys for. But you can get up to $600 worth of a welcome bonus. You can then use those bonuses and your own deposits to actually trade Lunar Classic on Binance. And every time you make a trade on Binance, including your profitable trades, the fees that Binance collects for those trades will now be burned into Lunar Classic. So this is actually an awesome opportunity, and you can trade as much as you want, and every one of those trades is going to have a Lunar Classic burn built in. So if you do want to sign up, again, the link's down there in the description. Heading over to the Lunar Classic chart, we can see that we are having some consolidation here on the 15-minute chart. It is very much too early to say, in my opinion, whether or not that this is an opportunity to buy, if we will have a bounce from here. We are seeing some sideways action, but these are the lines that I'm watching to see if those come in as heavy lines of support going forward. Of course, this rise was monumental, and we need to have some patience to see where we go next, but it's absolutely great to see Lunar Classic breaking out of this downward trend. It did form this double bottom and then broke out, and interestingly, we are seeing a very similar formation on the Bitcoin weekly chart, which is obviously a much more macro look at the price of Bitcoin, but things are looking okay for the overall market today. Everything is looking green. Of course, heading the scene is Lunar Classic. I do hope that 6.8 years is not how long it takes for us to burn our first trillion, and one day we can get to that 1 cent, 10 cents, or even a dollar mark. But of course, we need to practice good risk management and expect there to be extreme price volatility going forward. Do not invest money you can't afford to go to absolute zero